What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica. It's Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, honey. You ain't gonna get nowhere tailgating me, boo. I might start driving backwards. It's too early, bitch. Don't start. Don't start no shit. Should've left earlier, ho. You better go on with your little scion, bitch. With your little bun in the back. Get to where you going, girl. I hope you get there. Should've left earlier, bitch. Anyway, so what's going on? What's going on, y'all? Sorry I had to cuss somebody out in the first fucking minute. Y'all mad about, the people are mad, honey. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how the whites, they be so mad when a nigga get over on the justice system or don't even get in the justice system. They really thought Jussie was going. See, it's always like a double victory, you know? Like, although we know, like, now we could look back and say, you know, with like, he didn't even go to trial. I mean, he didn't go to, let me turn the radio off. He didn't go to trial. He didn't go to, they dropped the charges. Right. We talked about that yesterday. Go watch the video that I made yesterday. It's about less than 20 minutes about the charges being dropped in Chicago PD and Emmanuel Rom and all this other stuff. And it's so funny because I'm just like, listen, y'all got punked. Y'all didn't handle it the right way. And now look. You never know. Jussie might have been the catalyst to start an investigation on what y'all really doing over there at the Chicago PD. Cause y'all solved the hoax. Y'all solved the joke. Solved the real violent crimes that y'all in over 6,000 murders in 12 years, and y'all only solved 17% of them. Honey, Jussie don't owe nobody an apology. Y'all owe the taxpayers of Chicago an apology for not keeping their city safe. What you've been hired to do. Child boo. I wish a motherfucker would tell. Nigga, we played a joke. We involved you motherfuckers and it went too far. Charges dropped. Don't tell me I owe the city an apology. Are you crazy? But the white folks, honey, they are really upset with Jussie. They are really upset with the justice system. The justice system is flawed now. The justice system is flawed now, honey. Maybe it is black privilege. Maybe the systems that you put in place, did not have an effect, a negative impact on the intended party. And it didn't work out for y'all. Shit, maybe it is black privilege. When you don't have to get your ass caught up in that goddamn justice system, the legal system, especially in Chicago, y'all. Honey, please. Oh, I need to put earrings on. The diva was gonna smoke this morning, but honey, we had things to do this morning. I need to put these earrings on, I know that. But yeah, so I'm gonna put them on when I stop. But what else is going on? So go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know that you stopped by. Share this video if you know anybody that might be interested in the topics that I'm discussing this morning, or that we are discussing this morning, and we get down in the comments. So I asked one of the subscribers, Justin, who often sends me a lot of things, topics to talk about. Okay, honey, go somewhere. Y'all doing the most this morning. Y'all really doing the most this morning. Do I have something that says follow right directly behind me on my fucking bumper? Fucking bitches. And he sends me a lot of different topics to talk about. Thank you to everybody who always sends topic suggestions for me to talk about. You could send them to politeasfckpod@gmail.com. And you can send me topic suggestions. I pick them if I feel like, yeah, this is something that is interesting, something that interests me, and then we can discuss it. So that's what it is. And I asked him yesterday what were some things that I should start doing, and what some things I should stop doing, and some things that I should keep doing. So he was like, keep the car videos, right? I mean, the car videos are gonna stay, because that is what the fuck it is. Because this is a time where I have a lot of time, most of the time to myself, to talk about the things I want to talk about and not be disruptive to anybody else around. So very rarely do I make a video at home. It's a very rare occasion. Every now and again, if you scan through the videos, you will see maybe it's every, I don't know, child. I make like 4 or 5 videos a week. They're averaging 3 videos a week. So every now and again, you'll see me at home. You'll see me sitting up in my room. But yeah, he said like more interactive, go live, wants me to go live. I know y'all want me to go live. I don't know why because I really want something. First of all, let's start here. I'm a Virgo, number one. So everything has to be right. Please understand me. Everything has to be right. And my Mercury is in Virgo too. So I just got to make sure that everything is right. Okay. So that's why I haven't really gone live. And I was looking at a video the other day from last year, bitch. Let me tell you how fast this year has gone by. I have a video, like I think in March of last year, saying I was going to start going live in April. And I have not. Sorry. But I will. I don't know why. I just want everything. I want to have something to talk about. I know the folks be going live and just be sitting there talking and talk about. It sounded like, what did it sound like? You calling a radio station, hey, so-and-so, and hey, so-and-so, and hey. How long do y'all have to say hi in the beginning? How long? James Caldwell does a great job. Hey, so-and-so from so-and-so, and all this other stuff. I love how he does his lives when he starts calling people out, shouting people out. How long are you supposed to shout people out, honey? Because, see, I'm the type of bitch that I would get on, what's on my finger? Oh, a marker. I'm the type of bitch that'll get on the live and just start talking like, hey, what's up, y'all? It's me, and talk. And then I'll be in the middle of talking and y'all just be coming in the room, waiting for people coming in the room and stuff. I think it's funny to me. I think it's so cute when people are just waiting for folks to come in the room and they just sitting there, standing there. Go away, walk away, put some music on. You can't really put any music on, huh? Because fucking YouTube is a trip. But I understand what they're doing, but it's like y'all micromanaging too much. Like, I get it. I get trying to keep the community safe from people, but the things that y'all can't, like, things you can't say, because you know they listen. The words that I speak on here are she's walking and smoking. I don't understand how you do that. I don't understand how you walk and smoke cigarettes. I don't get that. I don't get it. I have to put my earrings in, y'all. So I look different, huh? Look. Okay, so what was I saying? So yeah, I'll go live. I don't know. And then y'all want me to do the astrology series. You know, but see, I'm the type of person, I know an astrologer. So I want to get his input so y'all can have some verified, like this man wrote for Ebony Essence. He was on Netflix. When they did this kind of series on things that you didn't know about, or I bet you didn't know, or something like that. And he was on there. So him and I have a rapport on Twitter. So I wanted to ask him, you know, and I probably will ask him if, you know, he wanted to lean. I had to pick a topic so that he can give me his input. And then of course I have to pay him because that's his job. I mean, that's what he does. He's an astrologer. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's just it. And I want it to come from, because it's entertainment for me. I mean, I study and I read, and I'm always studying. Yesterday I was studying my natal chart yesterday and just thinking about, like, I just really love reading my natal chart. Like, I just love it. Every now and again I just go read it, and it's just like a reminder, like, bitch, okay, get your shit together. And yesterday I was reading about Neptune, Saturn, and Jupiter, and how long they stay in transit, and how usually it's a whole generation for how long a particular sign stays in a planetary alignment. Some of them are 7 years, some of them are 14 years. So a lot of the times, like for instance, there's a whole generation of people ruled by, it has a particular sign in Neptune, right? So whatever. Anyways, but yeah, honey, let me tell you something. When I start talking about astrology, I just go off. And it's like, it's so funny when we talk about astrology. And what I really want everybody to understand is that because your personality is influenced by every single thing in the atmosphere, every single planet, and the solar system, because we are made up of stardust. We do come from the universe. Understand me, right? You could tell by the way that our bodies are made up, the symmetrical outlines of our eyes, just different things. We know we come from the universe because everything that comes from the universe has similar patterns in their body, in their biology. Anyway, so we got to understand that when we talk about signs, like the first thing people talk about are your sun signs, but you're not just one sign. And I think I don't think that people understand that. And it's comical to me, because I could talk about I'm an old Virgo. So I could talk about a Virgo's bad traits and not be offended and not feel like I want to fight. Like, y'all be acting like your sun sign, like y'all in a gang. And y'all really get mad when people say shit about your sun sign. The fact of the matter is, all of us have more than one sign in our natal chart. So therefore, all of us are influenced by different signs and the characteristics of those different signs in different aspects of our lives and in different sections of our lives, right? And I don't think a lot of people really understand that. Like, y'all be arguing about, like, really getting mad. You know how mad, let me tell you, you know how mad, I mean, a lot of people get, I'm trying to think who gets the maddest when you start talking about their signs. Geminis and Leos, they get really upset. Leos really get mad when you start talking about them, because they have an idea of themselves that if you start talking about those negative character traits, that don't fall in line with how they see themselves. So they get really upset and they really get combative and really get, ferocious with their shit. Geminis too. Geminis more so understand, like, y'all just gonna get the brunt of the shit. Y'all gonna get the brunt of the shit or whatever. But anyways, I don't know how I started talking about that. Like I tell you, I love to talk about astrology, but it's more for entertainment. Like Charles and I, a friend of mine who is very much into astrology, he reads tarot cards and everything like that. I should actually put his information if you guys want a reading or anything like that, to give Charles a shout out. I'll put his IG on in the description so that you guys can hit him up. He has really good prices, very insightful, and him and I were gonna do an astrology series anyway. So I'm the type of person that I need to have everything written down and everything just so. Charles is a Cancer, Virgo, it's a Virgo moon, Virgo rising. He's like, come on, let's just do it, because the other day we was talking about who are we talking about? I think we were talking about Janae Aiko and Big Sean, and how they just both have birthdays. They're both broken up, and how he really has an affinity for cancers. He has this thing for cancers. He was all up in Ariana Grande's face. Is she a Cancer? She has to be if Charles said that. But it's so funny how, and then Charles and I, when we talk about people, we call them by their signs. Oh, you know the Virgo? I'll be like, yeah. And know exactly who we talking about. We talk about people based on their signs. It's so funny. And we call them their names. We don't even call their names. We call them, the Virgo, the Cancer, the Scorpio. That's how we talk about people. But anyway, so we'll get to that. And then I need to get my logistics together in terms of, is it going to be just audio, or is it going to be like, or we're going to record video? I think it's better with video. I think it's more fun with video. So I'm trying to get my logistics set up on my computer, because I had something that was screen recording, but then I updated my iOS, and that particular program no longer worked with that iOS. And as a matter of fact, since I paid for it, I need to call them and tell them I want my goddamn money back. Anyway, so that's it. So enough with the news and announcements. Shit, that was 15 minutes talking. Sorry, y'all. But I just go off. Anyway, so we want to talk about Cardi B. I know y'all want to talk about Cardi B. I know y'all always hear me talk about Cardi B and saying things about Cardi B. So Cardi B, we know a few years ago, said some shit on video talking about the things that she used to do as a stripper, and the things that she, and some of the things that she's done was set niggas up. They coming in there for sex. They coming in there, for the after party, and she gives them drugs or whatever, or put something in their drink. They pass out, and I don't know if she has sex with them, but they pass out. She takes their money. And people were, really upset, because a lot of this is happening to men a lot, and we have been encouraging men to come forward when they've been sexually assaulted by either a man, a woman, an adult, or whomever. And that's what I said a few days ago, saying, if Cardi B is talking about these things, the men will have to come forward. So a man came forward, right? A man came forward. He left a message somewhere. I don't know the exact message, but it was something to the effect that, 5 years ago, he said, and she said she done things 3 years ago. So 5 years ago, he went on a company trip, a business trip, and he left with his trainer to go to a strip club. He went to the strip club, saw Cardi B. He had already been drinking. He asked her to go back to his room, went back to the room, poured a drink. He said the last thing he remembered, she was twerking on him. He woke up, there was a used condom. His iPad was gone, or his iPhone, not iPad. What do they call the things? iPods. His iPod was gone. Is it an iPod? That's what it's called, huh? Do they make iPods anymore? His iPod was gone and his money was gone, about $3,000. Now, let me tell you the reason why he didn't say nothing. He did not say nothing because of him being embarrassed as a man to say. I mean, he did make a mention of that, but he was cheating on it. He was cheating on his fiance. He was cheating on his fiance. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh, but I'm just like, okay, okay. Yes, you got robbed. Yes, there was a crime. That's a crime, right? Taking something that doesn't belong to you, that's a crime. Drugging somebody without their consent, that's a crime. Putting drugs in somebody's drink is a crime. We know all these things are crimes. He's still within the statute of limitations to file a police report, but he said he just wants to move on with his life. So now everybody is talking about, okay, so what are we doing about these rappers who talk about it in their music? Ross talking about, I gave a girl Molly and she didn't even know. We went back to the hotel. We had sex and she didn't even know. Like, now Cardi came out with an apology saying, I've done things in my past that I'm not proud of in order to survive. Whoever is her publicist, baby, when I tell you, they own it. They like, y'all not about to take this girl. But here's the thing. Here's the crazy part. So the guy said okay, first of all, you cheating on your girl. You cheating on your fiance at the time, he said. Cheating on her with Cardi B. You fucked her. She took your shit. And a lot of women would say, well, bitch, that was my payment for the sex. It's wrong, okay? It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. Nobody's gonna act like this girl. I keep telling y'all, every time I talk about Cardi B, I keep telling y'all, this girl told y'all who she was. Y'all believe that when somebody gets a couple of commas, not y'all, but y'all believe when somebody gets a couple of commas in their name, that they change. They all of a sudden become these moral characters. You can see from the highest top of the socioeconomic chain, Elizabeth Holmes, to all the way to the bottom, robbing niggas and drugging niggas. People is getting over. People stealing money. It don't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter your socioeconomic level. It doesn't matter how much money you already have, how much money you came into. People commit crimes that are morally wrong, okay? And they're just wrong. So I'm not making any excuses for the girl, because we've been saying that's wrong, and then people been saying that shit is gonna come back on you, girl. That shit is gonna. But I said the men would have to come forward. Now the men are coming forward. The men are coming forward, saying I was cheating on my wife and I end up getting drugged and robbed. Do y'all know that Cardi B and J-Lo and Keke Palmer are about to be in a movie, or starting a movie, where they are strippers robbing niggas? So this bad thing, once again, this thing that could be potentially detrimental to this girl's career, somehow fits into a movie that she's about to be in. When the movie comes out, do you know that we're going to be talking about this again? And it's almost as though, like, she has a good team. I can't even front. She has a good team around her, because the way that she apologized, these are the things that I had to do for a living. I had to do these things for a living. I had to do these things to survive. And a lot of women are still doing it. And a lot of people are like, okay, so there's this double standard. And all of these men want people to now stand up and say, believe the man, believe the victim. Don't question why it took them so long. right? Now men are understanding what women go through, because a lot of women are like, well, I'm going to respond the same way men respond when a woman comes out and says she's been assaulted. Or robbed or mistreated or something. A lot of women are saying, I'm going to respond the same way men have been responding to the lyrics in rap music for the last 30 years. We're going to respond the same way. You don't know me, you won't let me. Why you sweat me? There's a lot of real G's doing time for a groupie who bit the truth and told a lie. You picked the wrong guy, baby, because you too fly. You need to hit the door. Search for a new guy. We are talking about the lyrics, okay? If you don't know who that was, I feel sorry for your mother. At the end of the day, what's gonna happen? Is he gonna press charges? He said no. He wants to move on with his life. Do you think the state will press charges? He would have to, they said he got robbed. It was 5 years ago. You'd have to prove it. I mean, but her talking about it, people talk about their stuff, the shit that they do in their lyrics, and she said that I don't talk about the things that I've done in my lyrics because I don't want to glorify them anymore. So we would have to go back and look at all of her lyrics to hear the shit that she be talking about. I know she talks about beating bitches up, running up on bitches, or I ran down on a bitch, ran down on a bitch. What are you gonna do? So what do y'all think about Cardi? Can I just say this about Cardi B? I know that she's not black. I know that she is not black. And when I say black, I mean black American, meaning a descendant of American chattel slavery. I know that. When I talk about Cardi B being Afro-Latino, she is. She's Dominican and she's Trinidadian. I don't give a fuck if her parents look like goddamn Bill Clinton. Just because your skin doesn't mean just because your skin is not dark doesn't mean you're not Afro-Latino. There's Afro-Latinos that are all shades. This idea that your skin color determines whether you black or not is so irresponsible and teetering on ignorant. She's not white. This girl, and then this idea about hip-hop culture being only for black Americans, that's not true. Hip-hop was started by Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, and blacks. So it's not true either. So we don't have a corner on black folks of descendants of chattel slavery. We do not have a corner on hip-hop. That's not accurate history. It's not. And if we want to be accurate about our culture in terms of the music, we have to be accurate about that. It's not just black people. Hip-hop is not a black culture. It's our culture. Then that culture includes black folks, Afro-Latinos, because we started it. The breakers, the fucking graffiti artists, the DJs. And fucking goddamn Kool Herc is Jamaican, okay? I don't even want to get into this. I don't like arguing with you because I don't know what, there's this, I don't know what it is, but I'm tired of people coming on my goddamn thing talking about Cardi B is not black. I know she's not black. And when I say black, I'm talking about black like me, black American. I don't even know where the fuck I'm from. I don't know if I'm indigenous to this land or where the fuck. I'm still trying to figure that out. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna believe the victim who said he's been victimized, because we say that. We're not doing a double standard here. We're gonna believe him. We're gonna believe that happened to him. We're gonna believe that he was cheating on his wife on a business trip, or his future wife on a business trip with Cardi B and got robbed. I laugh because, nigga, you was cheat like the person that just happened to bring your karma around real quick. You cheating on your wife, your future wife. Girl, we believe everything you say. What was you doing there? I'm asking the questions y'all ask. What was you doing there? You have a fiance. What are you doing in a room with a stripper with the intentions on having sex? Get my posture together. Y'all gotta tell me when my posture is not good. Anyways, y'all. But yeah. So anyways, I know I'm all over the place. Whatever. But at the end of the day, We got to believe the victims. You have to believe the victims. Don't question why it took them so long, because everybody could really turn on this man and be like, what took you so long? And all these men there, and for the sake of argument, because men want to be able to show that there's a double standard when it comes to stuff like this, because that's really the time when they really become vocal about things. It's like, okay, well, man now has been assaulted. Are y'all going to act the same way y'all do about when a woman is assaulted? And and a lot of women are saying, no, we're gonna act how y'all act when a woman is assaulted. What are you gonna do? What are you going to do? Now y'all understand. Now y'all get it. Now y'all know how ridiculous it is to ask somebody why it took them so long. Especially a man. Like a woman, we know why it takes women so long, because you niggas are so insensitive to things like that. And questioning women and victim blaming and all this other stuff. We could victim blame this guy and say, hey, you know what? Your ass shouldn't have been there in the first damn place. You engaged to be married on a business trip. What the hell are you doing in a goddamn hotel room taking drugs with a stripper? But y'all don't want to do that. Y'all want the sympathy that women want when they get sexually assaulted or assaulted in some kind of way or mistreated in some kind of way. So are we going to respond the same way when a woman gets assaulted? No, we are going to respond the same way y'all respond when a woman gets assaulted, and see how that works out for you. Anyways, y'all, I'm here, and this woman, I just don't understand what the tailgating is for today. But y'all have a wonderful day. Take care of each other. Let me know what you think. We're going to talk tomorrow. I had some other topic choices. I wanted to talk about the Krispy Kreme family that owns Krispy Kreme and Panera being involved with being committed members of the Nazi Party. Krispy Kreme and Panera. You had to know. Everybody talked about how Krispy Kreme's was evil. Honey. And then I wanted to talk about Big Sean opening up about his mental health. We'll probably talk about that on the way home today. We could do that and talk about that, because I have some statistics I want to talk about in terms of black men and mental health. So I'm going to get my statistics together. I have some statistics here, but I don't want to talk about it now. I got 8 minutes to get inside. I got to put my shoes on. So I guess you guys can watch me put my shoes on again. And I got to get gas before I leave. Anyways, y'all, so that's what a lot of people are saying. A lot of women are saying, you know, here's the double-edged sword. And then the irony that you was actually being a fuck nigga and got robbed. You was being a fuck nigga and got robbed. So believe the victim. We believe him. I believe you. I said when she said it. When she said that she used to do that back in the day, I said, I believe her. Honey, she's from a hood in America. She is a stripper from a hood in America, any hood America, who have had sex with a man. She's had sex with a man. He's passed out, becoming too trusting of his surroundings, and he got robbed. We're not gonna act like this is the only nigga this has ever happened to. This happens a lot. It happens a lot to a lot of men, and they're too embarrassed to come forward, because what they were doing while they were there, they shouldn't have been there in the first damn place. First of all, and then drugging and robbing is one thing, but drugging and raping is another. A whole nother thing. Robbing somebody while they're asleep, is that non-violent? Yeah. Raping somebody is violent. Am I making an excuse for her? No, because I believe she did it. I believe she did it. Is he going to press charges? He said no. Does she have a movie coming out talking about the same shit she used to do back in the day? And it's a movie being made about it. I think it's called Hustlers. How does that work out for somebody? Your past, the things that you're not proud of doing in your past. Now you're about to make a movie about things that you used to do similar. about it. You about to make a movie with Jennifer Lopez and Keke Palmer and all these other bitches. She has a good team. I can't even front. All right, y'all. I got my shoes on and I'm out. Have a wonderful day. Oh, shit. Protect your energy. I forgot. The link, I'll add the link. I need to do some stuff. I'll add the link. It'll be in the description box for merchandise. I said it would be on Wednesday, but I have one thing else to post. And, but I'm gonna post, I'll post the link in the description box. Y'all have a wonderful day. Protect each other. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Protect each other too. And have a wonderful day. Peace.